Hello everybody, my name is Rojo, and welcome back to Realms of the Haunting. When we last left off, we finally made our way back to Hawk here, Key of Tears in tow, and I'm thinking we should probably release him from whatever cage he's in. I think we're going to do that right over here. So let's see, is that the key? I can't recall what the key actually looks like. Key of Tears. There we go, that's the key.
The well-named Key of Tears.
Let's hope Hawk's what he says he is.
Free to restore the balance.
I assume you're Hawk.
I am Hawk. What will it be?
I thought you might have the answers.
They are closer to you than most.
Perhaps you can give us some?
Ask that I may answer.
Okay, well, looks like we've got a little bit of talking to do here. Welcome back to the world of the living, I guess, Hawk, or the free at least. Personalities, I guess. Whew, this is gonna be probably gonna be a talking episode, just a hunch. Let's discuss Alf.
Hawk, who is Alf? He's offered us much help since we arrived.
Alf is only one of his names. He is a product of the Soul Stone, the force controlling the universe. Metaphorically speaking, if the Soul Stone is the lock, then Alf's sword is the key. It's part of the shroud. Events and certain prophecies have been falsified. That is why Alf is here, to put the fate of mankind's future back on course.
What about the Falshire Knights? He said he was the last of their order.
Indeed he is. The very last and the most noble line of avatars to swear their soul to the light on the day of creation, and defend the Soul Stone from the very evil we face. The Order finally fell to an army of darkness led by a young mortal called Florentine, and the Demon of Lies.
Demon of Lies?
Belial.
Well, speaking of Belial, why don't we have a little chat about him?
Belial. Who is he, Hawk?
Belial is one of the great lords of hell. In many earthly texts, he has even been confused with the power of Satan. His name literally means liar. He is Florentine's shade. He's doppelganger, if you like, conceived from the Soul Stone and born from the evil within Florentine's soul.
Florentine. What about his part in all of this?
His role is to see that the power of Satan is manifested physically into the new host. My antithesis.
Gaul.
Indeed, Gaul.
Okay. Learning quite a bit here. Got quite the plot dump going on. I wonder if he knows anything about our father's situation.
The spirit of my father is held here somewhere. How can I free his soul from torment?
The answer to that question is simple. The balance, the power of the Soul Stone must be redressed. The solution is, however, a difficult task. The fate of your father and that of mankind is a shared one.
Okay. Does he have anything else to say about Claude Florentine? I would imagine he might.
So what about Florentine?
Florentine lost his soul long ago. In return for his assistance with the destruction of the 7 seals that guard the Soul Stone. He did it to deliver the world into the hands of Satan. He has robbed, murdered, and tortured for most of the last millennium. He is immortal for as long as Belial lives within this world.
So that son of a bitch and Belial are working together.
Not any longer. They may have the same goal, but they are now enemies, vying for the attentions of their dark master. Both hope to be Satan's guide if he ever returns in the new host.
New host?
The host of all evil. Gaul.
Okay, so that is actually a little bit of an interesting thing. We knew that Belial and Florentine had separated paths a while back, but I don't think we knew that they were actually straight up enemies. Well, perhaps that will be something we can use to our advantage at some point. So what about this Gaul guy?
What can you tell us about Gaul?
Gaul and I are products of the Soul Stone. As his body is prepared as host for the force of darkness, so is mine for the power of light.
We've seen Gaul. He took a small green crystal from an altar stone.
Like this.
Yes, exactly.
It's a shard of the Soul Stone, one of many broken and lost throughout time and reality. The only substance that grants entry from the tower into the realm of Sheol, the infernal place that guards the area where the Soul Stone lies.
If we are to redress the balance, we should find one.
2. One each for traveling to the realm of Sheol.
I tried to take a second one, and it wouldn't let me, so maybe we'll have to go back and look at that again. I hope not, though. Alright, tell us about yourself, Hawk.
Who are you, Hawk? What are you?
A product of the Soul Stone. A vessel born of time to become a host for the power of light. The complete antithesis of Gaul.
So you and Gaul are enemies, right?
We are of the same substance, but conceived to be enemies.
That does sort of make sense, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what he is. I guess he's, maybe you could think of Gaul and Hawk as more like golems than people. But he does seem to have his own personality of sorts, so I don't know.
Within the tower, we've met a man who calls himself Raphael.
Place in him the same trust you place in Alf, for it can be said that they are of the same blood.
I noticed some resemblance. Are you saying that they're related?
Related, no. Of the same blood, yes.
Alright, that doesn't make any sense to me, but I'll take your word for it, man. Alright, places. Tell us about the temple.
We have our own ideas, but for the record, what part does the Temple of the Morning Star play in all of this?
The temple is a thing of man, born of Florentine. Its purpose is to see the power of light thrown down, the force of evil walk the earth.
Okay. I think we kind of already gathered that. What about Sheol?
We've heard of Sheol. Sounds like a dangerous place.
Some call it hell, or Gehenna, the 7 terrible layers of fire and darkness. Sheol is only the topmost layer of hell, the lowest being the pit. It is within the place you call Sheol that the Soul Stone lies.
All right, what about Aqua? We haven't heard much about Aqua recently.
Hawk, what do you know of Aqua?
Aqua, the realm of divinity, and therein lies the Garden of Paradise. Many other wonders to be found there, the greatest of all being the Tree of Understanding.
Tree of...
Your ancestral mother and father ate of it, and unto them was given the power to see both good and evil, the power of choice.
Ah, okay, well, we all know that story, I think. All right, what about the tower?
Raphael told us of the tower. Can you tell us anything more substantial?
It is his place. I cannot tell you more than he.
All right, well, if we ever see him again, I guess maybe we'll ask. All right, objects. What about these seal fragments?
Hawk, what are these? They were given to me by Florentine. He was disguised as a priest. There's something in them, some sort of power, I think.
Adam, these are the broken seals of the Soul Stone. You have within your hands 6 of the 7 seals that bind the universe together. When the last is broken, the world will be plunged into darkness. If this happens, Gaul will become host to the power of all darkness, and mankind will be doomed.
Ah, I suppose we should probably try to avoid that then. All right, what about the Shrive?
The Shrive. Seems to be a pivotal point to everything.
It is part of the sword eternal that was taken from the Soul Stone by Florentine. Tell me, Adam, have you some sort of mark upon you? Some device similar to the Shrive?
You mean these damn things?
I do. You are the one.
The one what?
The one to take up the sword eternal.
I thought you'd say something like that.
And at this moment, he knew that he done fucked up. By sitting in that stupid chair. Oh, what have you gotten yourself into, Adam? It's getting a little too real now. All right, discuss the Soul Stone. Let's see, I think this might be our last dialogue option.
Can you tell us more about the Soul Stone?
The Soul Stone is the neutrality of the universe. The channel from man's thoughts from which all that is good and evil is filtered. Sometimes thoughts can be so vile and evil that a minion is created as the embodiment of that mind.
What now? That's interesting, a little odd, but so be it. Well, let's get out of here, I guess.
Friends, my time here is at an end. But before I depart, know this. Adam, you have been marked as the Shrive Bearer. Only you can wield eternity now. None other. You must locate the sword. Come to me, Rebecca. You have what is mine now.
But where does eternity lie? I mean, it could be anywhere.
If it was taken from the Soul Stone by Florentine, then it would soon become lost to him. Find it then where its master dwells. Find the place where Michael rules, and there it shall be. Find it, and take it to the Soul Stone. Fare thee well.
Well, now we know where we've got to go to. Aqua. Aqua, realm of the divine.
What was all that about?
Hawk imparted my mind with some information that he thought might be useful to us.
That's all.
That's all.
Well, we still got a problem. We have to find a talisman or a device of some sort to get us to Aqua. Like Al Stagger got us to Rakwood.
Well, we'd better check the stuff we found on the way if there's nothing there. Let's just hope we're lucky.
Okay, I don't know why we just fell from the sky, but so be it.
Cracked and blasted. Like Hawk's prison.
Let's go this way. Is this open now? Yeah. I don't know. Do we have such an item that we could conceivably get to Aqua with? We got a couple chalices. Florentine's staff. Another staff. I don't know. This looks promising, though. I think we may have possibly found our way to Aqua, or at least back to the tower.